I've just started learning English, but how do I write an essay? Here are a few of my tips on how to write a good essay, so be sure to watch the whole video until the end. Hi everyone, Tevan here at Tevans Haven. Welcome to my channel. So today I wanted to talk about a few tips on how to write a good essay when you're just starting to learn English. So a few days back I got an acquaintance of mine sent me a half-page essay of hers and asked me to review it and give her feedback, and I did. So one thing I noticed was the content, the overall meaning of the essay was pretty good, but the only thing was that she was mixing up her plurals versus singulars. So when she was talking about multiple things, she was using singular form words when it should have been plural, but when she was talking about a single thing, she was using a plural. So when you're writing an essay, I think that's when you, as a beginner in the sentence, make sure to think about or maybe ask yourself, am I talking about one thing in this particular sentence, or am I talking about multiple things in a sentence? So I think that is a good tip. And tip number 2 is, if you're not sure how to actually write an essay, why don't you write the essay, like the content, the meaning, what you want to write in your own native language. I'm Mongolian, so I recommend my Mongolian viewers to actually write the essay in Mongolian. It's just like writing an essay in your own language. First there will be an introduction, and then the second there will be the body part, the main focus of the essay, the topic, and the third, basically the summary or the ending of the story. So it is the same. So if you're like when people are like saying, oh, I'm starting to write an essay, a lot of the people I notice, they all of a sudden they know how to write like in their own language, but then all of a sudden they forget how to write an essay, like just because they're writing in English. So you have to take the same approach in English, and just focus on the introductory part, and then the main body, and then the ending and the conclusion. For example, like I'm a mom, and my name is Tevan. I'm a mother and wife, and currently uploading videos on YouTube to help spread positivity and motivate others to be successful in their life. And that is like that is what I mentioned. But then all of a sudden, if I was that other person, the other person is like going like, oh, my name is Tevan, I make videos, I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I help people, like it's like the continuity and the things, the meanings are kind of like rigid, and that's what I'm trying to come up, get you guys to understand. That is, if you want to learn English and write an essay, like it is like, think of in terms, how do I say this in my language, like in the meaning wise. Like I know like certain languages, the verbs, subject, and the things are different, but like when you're writing the essay, like in order for the story to flow, you actually, the beginning, the middle, and the end, it's the same universal. Like every fairy tale begins with once upon a time there was, so on, so on. So you should take the same approach. And when you're translating that body of the essay that you have written in your native language, translate it with like in the meaning, and think of the words to convey the meaning, not specifically like word for word, because if you do that, then it's not gonna come across. The meanings will be lost. For example, like in Mongolian, there is a өндөр хөгжилтэй орнууд is like tall funny beds. It could turn out to be a joke, like because it could completely get lost in translation. So that is the second thing that I want you guys to remember. And thirdly, what I want you to do is actually also load yourself on good quality content to absorb your brain into the English writing mode. I recommend people to read a book or read BBC news articles or CNN article if you're interested in American news, for example. And when you're following along those, like for example, if you wanted to learn how to speak like the British do, then concentrate and watch BBC News and see how the anchor is pronouncing the words, for example. But in the context of writing an essay, I recommend you guys to read an article that you're in the sector that you're interested in. For example, if you're interested in fashion, read those fashion articles, because it will be easier for you to understand what they're talking about in the article. Also, when you're reading, your brain is absorbing how the article is written, and it will also help you in writing your own essay. So get reading. Reading will really, really help you. And there is like beginning, middle, like intermediate and advanced level reading. But if you read what you're interested in, what you love, then it will come really, really easy for you. The brain is so powerful. It will just absorb all the content and all the structures and things like that. Yep. If you want to connect with me and ask me questions, you can connect with me on Instagram at Tevans Haven or Tevnas if you're Mongolian. I also make videos in Mongolian at my channel Tevnas. So yes, anyways, thank you so much for watching this video, and be sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this. Until next time, share love and kindness. Bye! Please hit that red subscribe button and also turn on the bell notification, and that would mean the world to me. Thank you!